Yeah, good morning, everybody. I'm really glad to be invited today for that NDS conference. My name is Juergen Friese, and I'm responsible within Intellias for the mobility business worldwide. I'm really glad that the NDS conference is here today in Munich because Munich is my hometown, and yeah, that's why I'm really excited that it is today here in Munich. So before I start with Intellias, telling you a little bit more about what we do, who has heard already about Intellias, at least from a branding point of view? Oh, wow, I see a lot of hands. Actually, I expected not so much, so that is really great. So let's see whether I can tell you more about Intellias. So Intellias is a services company who provides end-to-end life cycle software development for products and solutions. We are on the market since more than 20 years meanwhile, and with nowadays around, actually it's already more 3,500 people because we are growing a lot, especially during last years. We had grown up to 30–40%, so more than 3,500 people in those locations which you see here, and we serve at the moment around 130 active clients. And what people do tell me is that more than 170 million cars are already using our solutions, which makes me personally very proud. For Intellias has been ranked many times already from Forbes. I think it's already now the first time that we had been ranked as the IT supplier #1 for employees to work for companies like Intellias. And also Ernst & Young has given us a rating and a ranking that we are a top-notch supplier and customer for professionals. On the map, which you see here on the picture, yeah, you can see that we have global delivery centers more or less worldwide. So we focus on best cost countries because we want to provide, on the one side, of course, a high quality service for our clients, but also do it with as best cost as possible. In addition, of course, we also operate on site. We do that in Europe, in US, and also in APAC, but we do that only if clients really asked us to come on site in order to do that kind of services, because of course that is then a little bit more expensive than doing it from best cost countries. Good. Let me dive a little bit into our portfolio of what we as Intellias are focusing on in order to answer the questions the mobility industry is giving to us. So first of all, about e-mobility. Yeah, we do provide a lot of services for EV navigations, for routing, for charging. Energy management is one of our topics, and battery management. Those kind of services we have provided so far to clients for us, and we do have many examples of these kind of things. When it comes to connected services, of course, we talk about shared mobility, about micro mobility. So we do a lot of things here in order to make vehicles connected to the cloud, do also services for vehicle-to-vehicle communication, and also over-the-air updates, over-the-air firmware updates is one of our specialty. We have done so far with some OEMs already here in Germany. When it comes to infotainment and comfort, of course, navigation is our sweet spot. And in addition, things like live traffic and other services around navigations. And of course, we are also in comfort services, in services like climate control in the car or seat control in the car. Those are things we are doing nowadays for our clients. When it comes to autonomous driving, of course, another specialty for us is HD mapping. And in addition to that mapping services we provide, we are in other services. We do algorithm development. We are in model-based development for these so-called software-defined vehicles and many other things. Yeah, and on intelligent transport, well, that is of course the area where we talk about car sharing and those kind of things. Also here we have done one of the projects with a famous premium supplier here in Germany. We are also in other areas in intelligent transportation, like when it comes to electronic lock devices or traffic surveillance, traffic monitoring. Those are all things which we are doing nowadays with our experts. When it comes to mapping, then of course that is one of our sweet spots where we have a lot of expertise. Actually, we started the mapping journey around 2015. And since then, I think when we started that, it was NDS 2.2. Since then, we have continued that kind of mapping journey. We are, of course, in doing services for NDS Classic many times, provided that kind of services for clients. Meanwhile, of course, also NDS Live, and with that kind of portfolio which we have, we are really able also to optimize existing solutions and products. So, for example, we can manage that we lower the cost to the market, which is one example. Or when it comes to the compilation, that we have experts who are able to accelerate a compilation to reduce redundancy on those kind of mapping information. We also could do a kind of a verification and try to find out whether we can do validation better than it has been done before. So that's all around the optimization of those kind of maps where we can provide services. And I'm really also proud to say that we are one of those companies who can really provide an end-to-end service for mapping, whether it is the data aggregation and integration, or the compilation, or the validation and verification afterwards, the packaging in the end, and the uploading. That's all what we can do for our clients. In the end, it's just about providing the data, providing tools to us, and the rest we take over, we can do, and we take over the responsibility for everything in order to provide those kind of end-to-end services for our clients. So you heard now, we already have a lot of experience, more than 8 years of experience in that kind of things we are doing for mapping. So why joining NDS? Yeah, and well, we joined already Covesa in the past, and recently we joined also Autosar as a member. In addition, we are in Taisax. So for us, it was quite a logical step now also to join NDS, being a member NDS, in order to contribute and in order to support the NDS members. So for us, for Intellias, we are here today with that kind of membership in order to do the future development, especially of NDS Live, and also in order to have an open collaboration with all of you on those kind of topics. And of course, setting a kind of a standard for the future for NDS. That's what we like to do together with an NDS membership we are joining, or we have joined nowadays. So having that said, I'm really thankful and glad being here today with that NDS audience and that conference. And all of you know we are living in a very dynamic world. Yeah, so sometimes we have to recharge ourselves. Sometimes we also have to recharge our batteries. So for those ones who want to have some support in order to recharge their batteries, we have brought some gadgets which you can see here on the right side of the meeting room. Please feel free to take some, and there's also a brochure about Intellias. If you want to hear more, if you want more information, take it. And of course, we are available also during the break in order to answer your questions and give you more information. Thank you very much.